Welcome back to another stream of Hitman 2016 and our first playthrough. Today we're gonna be attempting to finish off a game with the last two missions. And yeah, last time we already made a start on the second last mission, took out our first target and worked on the second out of 4. And yeah, today we're gonna try to finish both that and the final mission of the game. I'm gonna reload myself back to an earlier save than the last manual one, because there's kind of like an opportunity we can get the second target with that we failed last time, but could attempt again today. So let's have a quick look here at the auto saves. That's the latest one. I reckon this one might be good to try that opportunity again. Let's have a look.
I'm back.
Well, well, our very own punching bag. Any broken bones?
Wounded pride, that's all.
Good to hear. All right, we'll head over to the briefing area. We'll resume in a moment.
All right. Finally ready to get this show on the road. Kind of a shame that Ron's off.
Oh, you were at Jordan Cross's funeral, huh?
It was a thing of beauty. Whole team moving like clockwork. Perfect execution. Thomas Cross was off site before his guards even noticed.
Man, wish I could have been there. So who's this next target?
Gustavo Torres, Mexican Secretary of the Interior.
right, people, let's get to it. Burgess is back. We're finally ready to make this happen. I expect you all to know this by heart. But in case amnesia has set in, here's the sequence. Advance to the car with haste. Eliminate the passengers. Retrieve the briefcase. Extract. Got that? And remember, speed and accuracy is the name of the game. All right. Now go pick up your weapons and get in position. Move out. Let's go again. On your mark. Ready, set, execute. Documents and extract.
Don't save your ammo on this car! A headshot! Hey, guys!
You, identify yourself. Show me your hands, now. Is this wanker a friend of yours? I didn't think so.
Okay, that's weird. And I thought I could do this.
This is your final warning.
Because think of me as like an ally. I didn't know I couldn't do this without being seen. It's kind of weird. This might fail the opportunity, so I might have to try again.
Go high.
Good to see you.
Team's overall performance was passable. Good speed and accuracy, but coordination needs to improve. I don't know you.
Parvati won't know what hit her. Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
Okay, nice. It actually worked.
You're a beauty now.
Okay, awesome. So, that's 2 targets down. Let's work on the next one. So we could do the tongue tied because we already have discovered an opportunity there. And yeah, we can keep on tracking this one, I guess. Hey there, AJ, welcome in. It's definitely no worries whatsoever. I hope you have a good day, dude. And same here. Always good to see you, AJ, and I hope you're doing well. I'm just doing some stealthing in Hitman today. Yeah, love these games so far.
You know, I've been thinking, in school they always talk a lot about the separation of powers, you know, Constitution and all that.
That is Ezra Berg, former Mossad interrogator. His services are in demand at the moment.
I just watched an interview with...
Move along.
So if we had someone we had to pacify, would you shoot him in the legs, or maybe go for the shoulder? See, I'd go for the soft parts of his thigh, or maybe try to graze him just on the neck. You know, a nice like flesh wound. I think that'd stop him.
What are you rambling about? This is non-stop to do with contact.
Right. I would stop him.
You know, I ought to put a few rounds in you, friend. Maybe you'd stop being such a dick. Yeah, you suck.
Whatever. You need help. Professional help. You look really tired. Go home and sleep. Rest. Yeah, we're done.
Amazing conversation. Oh, at least the one guy isn't gonna feel bad about me taking down this one. Right.
Hey, buddy, take it easy.
I have no idea why I don't get the option to subdue this one. Maybe he's gotta have his back faced turned to us.
Oh. Command, just heard a strange noise. I'm gonna check it out. Please stand by. Command, acknowledge. We're clear. Repeat, we're clear.
Come on, move back. Drag, please.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, my friend, but I checked the dosage. It was the first thing I did.
Of course it is. Sorry. So maybe there's something wrong with the delivery system?
Again, I also checked that. Listen, I appreciate your interest in my work, but it's a little hard to focus with all these questions.
Not a problem. I'll just it's really something else once you work.
Is that so?
Absolutely. Not the violent well, electricity and breaking bones. That's it isn't like the other all. No, more like the substance, indirect stuff.
I understand. Do you want to know what the secret is?
Absolutely.
Keeping quiet. Let the subject talk.
Oh. Got it.
I kind of want to get this guy out of here, so I can take care of the other guard and get the key to the basement. Yeah, that's better.
Failure. I'll check it out.
Wait a minute.
I got him! Target is right there!
Okay, apparently Stürmer Vision 4 war.
No, more like the subtle stuff, indirect stuff.
These aren't more enhanced. I'm sure the dosage is right. I don't want to paralyze him. Maybe a different mixture. Yes. That might be the thing.
This is a key for the house basement where Ezra Berg is currently interrogating a prisoner.
Hey man, we do not accept any trespassing. Violators will be shot and survivors will be shot again.
Don't come back here. Hope you understand that.
Hey, buddy, you know it. Yep, you know I can't let you through. Sorry, brother.
He was hiding in the garden!
Hey there, Ember. Welcome in.
No, more like the subtle stuff, indirect stuff.
This is game shooting base. Not really. It's more about social stealth and infiltrating areas. You can shoot, but it's very much punished by the game. So open shootouts is very much to be avoided. There's the other guy. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Ember. Usually it's like one massive location. We have lots of like different opportunities and use like disguises and kind of like sabotage to try to get your target killed unseen and getting out of there unseen. And usually you're also supposed to only kill your target and nobody else.
Security is so tight, my friend, I can't even let my own guys in here. I know, it sucks.
The amount of freaks being brought into this camp has increased recently. Rose is on his own planet. But that new interrogation guy with the mask, what, Berg was it? What the hell's going on?
You know what? I talked to him earlier over a smoke. He's a really nice guy. Really eloquent, soft-spoken. Used to work with Mossad as a chemical interrogation expert.
Yeah, super creepy, more like it. Why the mask? Like horrific scars? What?
Well, that's for show, isn't it? Told me Mossad kicked him out because he'd started adding hypnosis and mind control to his bag of tricks. Apparently all got a bit too much for them with the mask. Just there to support the terror he likes to instill in his subjects. It's all rather fascinating, really.
Almost blew his head off the first time I ran into him. Came out of that lab of his, you know, with that mask. I thought I'd come face to face with some backwater murderous cannibal type.
Guess it means the mask is working. Anyway, I'm happy he's on our side. Oh, I'd hate to be strapped to a chair, drugged to hell, and having to look at that mask while answering questions.
Hell yeah, that would suck out loud.
Amazing conversations. Okay, that's the guy we have to get this guy's from. That's our target. I could just kill my target here and there, but if I can, I would like to, you know, take out all of these guys with like special methods. Yeah, where do I hide this guy though? Maybe I have to lure him downstairs.
I saw you throw that! You are going down the hard way, son!
Okay. I wasn't sure that if I throw something that these guys, even if I have their back turned to me, will kind of like hear it. Because often stealth games, as long as they don't see it, they don't act on it. But it seems like even the sound of like throwing this is enough to get their attention. It's good to know. Because I wasn't sure if the branch has been placed there to kind of like maybe throw it.
I thought I'd come face to face with some backwater murderous cannibal type.
I guess it means the mask is working. Anyway, I'm happy he's on our side.
Okay, that works. That's our target.
Huh?
Oh.
The guy Ezra Berg.
I should have probably picked up a weapon. Day.
Weapons just lying around.
He didn't mind. I just have a safe here.
I'll go deal with it. Stay here. Okay, I got it.
Seriously, what are you up to, mister?
Gotta be kidding me.
Hey! You didn't hear me, sir?
I love the timing, you know, when you're trying to get inside location. Otherwise, somebody who doesn't want to be you to be there comes out exactly at that time.
Oh, I don't have time for this.
Ava Bear, welcome in. It's going pretty good. Yeah, working on our third target in this Colorado mission. Took off a second earlier. How are you today? Also, how's it going with wildfires and stuff? I heard it's really bad in Canada currently, actually. Is that the only guy here? I hope nobody from upstairs is coming down here. Yeah, now just gotta wait for Berg to come back here. And then we can take him down. There he is.
Okay.
Wow. Because he had a weapon that went back? Are you kidding me? Fuck. Okay, he's supposed to check it out now. Enough.
Meh.
Well done, 47. With any luck, the perfectionist Ezra Berg will want to examine his notes closely to figure out what happened.
I'll need to check my numbers.
No? And now go and talk to this guy, maybe? Don't really get what we achieved now, actually. Okay, he's gonna go check his numbers. So maybe that brings him to a place where he's isolated? Let's go ahead and track him down, I guess. Hey, the listener, welcome in. Good morning.
The grunts are here.
This area has been declared a restricted area by authorities.
Do you mind? I need to arm
Authorized. Stand back. Stand by.
Ezra Berg has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
Okay, we got him. Wasn't the most special kill, but it works, I guess. Notes containing observations on Ezra Berg's chemically assisted interrogation of a prisoner. It read like a student's observations of a master's work and dutifully notes Berg's questions and the mixtures he creates in his makeshift lab. It also noted that Berg frequently uses his Bunsen burner for his experiments and a reminder to keep all of the flammables away from the lab. Getting to catch some Hitman today. Do you know how far you are in there? We've never seen anyone play the original, you think? So currently we are on the second last mission of the game and we're 3 of the 4 targets down. So yeah, I anticipate we're gonna finish this mission soon, and then we have 1 more to go. It take about 1 to 2 hours on average for me. So yeah, I reckon we're gonna finish it today. Some of the provinces close to us had major issues. We had a family that was nearby an evacuation zone. Your province is unaffected so far, and you had rain all week and no real air quality issues here yet. But seems Quebec is having lots of fires out of control still, hoping for the best for everyone. Definitely. Yeah, I know about that, especially because Levy is currently working on that too. Because with her new job, she's kind of like working for trust and safety with like, kind of like traveling. And like all of the people kind of like booked, you know, like passages via her company are kind of like having to be evacuated as well in those areas. So yeah, it's pretty heavy right now. How many fires there are and how many areas it's kind of like affecting. But yeah, I definitely hope that, you know, everyone is getting out of as best as possible. This mission was quite hard to do, so only silent assassin, especially getting caught near the end of a mission. Yeah, that's definitely understandable, especially if you force yourself not to use any reloads, I guess. Yeah, you would have to be completely unseen, right? Because with this suit, you're not gonna have like anyone who allows you to be anywhere, I think. Because the whole area is kind of like hostile, and only people that are like part of a military organization won't be attacked. So I imagine that's being quite difficult. But yeah, one more target to go. Yeah, so far we killed one target with an explosion. Another one with a ram. And the third guy we just broke his neck, essentially. It's a classic, I guess. But it works. The funny thing with the first one was that he triggered the explosion himself.
So this test that Rose has planned seems kind of cruel, doesn't it? I mean, I'm no softie or anything, but it feels excessive to me.
She's got it coming.
Penelope Graves is still new to this outfit, and it looks like Rose is going to test her dedication to the cause. He's arranged for one of the communications technicians to act as an outside agent. The tech is supposed to show her an Interpol badge and escort her to the slurry pit, asking her to betray the militia. Might I suggest a last-minute recasting, 47?
You could switch sides like Graves and just expect to be accepted. Tests are in order, man.
Yeah, sure, I get that. But playing on her past with Interpol like that? I don't know, man.
Owen, let's try to get a badge for the Interpol. More social stuff.
Hello, Private.
More Hades the Sinner. It's definitely fair too. Yeah, I mean, especially if you enjoy the game so much, you know. Nothing wrong with just spending more time with it. And extending
That is
the enjoyment.
Penelope Graves, acclaimed anti-terror analyst. Strange to see her as part of this crowd.
Okay, so we definitely have to take him down, get his badge. Can't just take it from him. Got you, Lucinda. That's definitely fair too. You know, if a game's kind of like grabbing your attention so much.
Wait. Oh, try again. The bloody Russians hijacked our satellite.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hello now.
Can hide and be a scarecrow? How cool is that? Imagine killing our target like that. So kinda gotta lure somebody over here, like the guy with the badge. Come on, check it out. This game launch was episodically released basically like one mission a month. Kind of annoying at the time, to be honest. There's some missions you just skipped as had other things on the go when they came out. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. It also really annoyed me in AC Odyssey with the DLCs, you know, having like episode 1, episode 2, and 3. And they kind of also like change the story depending on how each episode had been received. Which I wasn't a big fan of either, you know, because it seemed like they were really not really planning ahead either. I mean, with Hitman, of course, that's a bit different because not really that story driven. But still, you know, it's kind of like annoying when you have like other things going on or you just wanna focus on the game at a time, you know. Definitely prefer the approach with like Origins, for instance, where you have like one full DLC released at once instead of as in chunks. The other annoying thing is you always have to have a game installed all the time. So that's kind of annoying too.
What?
See what that was. Take point.
Roger that.
Of course, he's gonna check it out, not the other guy. I mean, technically I could take him down here, I guess. It's always the other guard that gets detected.
Over.
Alerted, I guess. I'm just gonna wait for my guy to come closer and then turn on this this one here. The game knows what I'm up to. So we're not making it so easy for you. And pick up an apricot. Big enough to cause an audible distraction when thrown. I mean, nobody would mind me eating or holding an apricot, right? I gotta take him down back there. Key will open the lock on the perimeter fence set up all around the farm. That's good. That might be a good way to escape, actually.
I'm still not getting a signal. I need you to adjust the satellite reception.
Sure. So you're all set for the sting? Sure. Got a badge in my pocket, prep my lines. Shouldn't be a problem.
Bloody wanking hell. Whatever.
Huh?
Okay, good. This guy got alerted. What? It's always this one. Okay, you're going down now. I had enough of you. Why are you doing?
Let go of that body!
Oh fuck. Of course they didn't see me taking him down, but they saw me putting him in the box. Apparently. Motherfuckers.
Stand by to stand by.
Huh?
Now what is that doing there?
Yeah, I kinda hope that nobody's seeing him here though. I should drag him like in the corner. Still gotta see the Interpol badge, right? How wo? Okay, I have his disguise. there? Yeah, it is. Okay. But yeah, you don't have to replay the entire thing. You can save any time, and the game also auto-saves like every 5 minutes or so. However, there's a difficulty level where you cannot allow yourself to save at all. So if you kind of like make a mistake or like fail completely, then you have to restart the entire level again. But I'm not gonna do that in this playthrough because, as you know, Inversus says, it's like lots of trial and error, especially like figuring out certain game mechanics and how things work. So yeah, I'm just taking it easy on this playthrough. Definitely allow myself to do mistakes. Otherwise, I would get quite frustrated quite fast, I think. Better uniform, better authority? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, depending on your uniform, you have access to certain areas. And if you wear the uniform of somebody who has access to that area, you can then also go in there. That being said though, in that area there can be like other higher ups who know their crew. So some of those people that wouldn't attack you otherwise have a chance to recognize that you're not part of it. And you gotta stay away from those individuals. But most of them won't really mind or matter. That's pretty cool how it works with the disguise system because it seems quite realistic. I think it's only one body per box. I could try again, but I think that's the case. Yeah, exactly. I'm in a bear suit. That with a hard way at the start. Wait, I can dump him too. Oh. Oh. 2. Amazing. Talk to Penelope Graves. Okay, I'm actually trespassing here. Guess you gotta catch her outside of this area, maybe. Six Master Shadows have that one body per box. I gotcha. That's another game I still gotta play, actually. I do have it on Steam. Actually have a save here. But they looked quite fun when I saw you play it a little bit.
Another thing that really bugs me is the lack of respect for the dead. I mean, we have like 3 generations buried here. I mean, my family are patriots, for Christ's sake. Always standing up for the red, white...
What do I get? I gotta get the disguise of one of these guys. Guess I should have kept my other disguise, actually. So I think I'm gonna go back again and change into my other disguise. And then still have the Interpol badge, I guess. I kind of thought by having the Interpol badge I would get access to any of these areas, but that doesn't seem to be the case, actually.
Hey there.
Oh, never mind. She's outside of this area. So I can talk to her now.
Penelope Graves. We need to talk.
You're... what is this?
I'll explain everything at the slurry pit. It will be in your best interest to do as I say.
I understand. I'll see you there.
But now we look totally different and she wouldn't mind. Probably. It's like, hey, I had other clothes on just now. I wonder if it actually will matter. She's gonna like react to that. I don't think she's gonna be. To be honest. Story pit, delicious. Yeah, sounds like something you wanna jump into. Delicious.
Miss Graves, you are being recruited back into Interpol as an insider.
What? Who are you anyway? How did you find me?
That is not important. Think about this carefully. You can provide us with valuable intel. If you cooperate, the agency will overlook your unfortunate transgression.
And what if I refuse, huh? If I scream and get the guards here?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Might prove unhealthy. I'll give you a few moments to think about it.
Good work, 47. This should give her something to think about.
Okay, look, it's very sweet of you to follow me around on Rose's request, but... oh, guess what? I'm a big girl. I can handle myself for a few minutes, all right? Thank you.
Think, Graves. How did they get to you?
Flight out of Lyon under assumed name. Passport provided through Delgado and that Vanisher guy. It looked clean. Changed clothes at JFK and again at Denver International. Charred the passport after leaving the hotel.
That's all time.
Did it?
It's taken care of, 47. Now gain access to the tornado shelter.
Tornado shelter?
Why did they put Ramirez in the team? You're trespassing. Please turn around, sir. That's it. 1 foot in front of the other.
Yeah, I mean, accidents do happen, right? Nothing that wasn't seen before. I think I like the accident kills almost the most, to be honest, because everybody thinks like, yeah, it was bound to happen eventually.
The Pavati was a Tamil tiger.
Those are some seriously hard people. I'm beginning to see how she got so rough around the edges. She's raised one,
Too many costume rules would be confusing for the workers here. That's very true, yeah. It's like, hey you're not supposed to be here, I think. I now wonder what disguise I could use to get inside here.
Where dogs and cats can actually live together. They're nice to each other. Dogs and cats.
Through the nose, out through the mouth.
Has a disease. A dog with a disease. He doesn't have much time left. So he goes on a heartwarming voyage across the nation to find his owner. And across the way comes across a cat. And they become best friends and work together.
So he's actually having the exact same disguise that I have, so there's like no need in taking him down. Good looking way that started you. like all of a sudden you have like this weird radio podcast.
How are ya?
Wait, can I go in here? Oh, okay, I can. Never mind. Just gotta find a way to get down.
Only the best men. You know it.
Like she saw me there.
It appears the door to the tornado shelter is protected by a biometric lock. To gain access, you need Sean Rose's body, or something equally convincing.
I have to get Sean Rose's body in here? Something equally convincing, so I have to cut off Sean Rose's head or what? Heck. Kevin. If Demon Hector, how's the hardest level in the entire trilogy going for, yeah? Or is it? I didn't know that actually. Honestly, I don't find it to be the most difficult yet. I actually struggled more with Sapienza, I would say. At least so far. It could of course change with the latest objective now. But it's been quite fun. I do like that it's like a hostile area, so gotta make good use of the disguise system, pretty much. But the kills have been pretty smooth sailing so far. So, yeah, that was going good. So the question is, where's Sean Rose's body, right? Is it like showing the position of every target? The thing is, Sean Rose was killed by explosion. I'm not even sure if he has a face at this point. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't actually know there was like a whole description for every target. Not really the hardest, more like the most hated. To be honest, you don't really see what's wrong with this mission. Yeah, I guess like having 4 targets might have put people off, and that it was like, you know, in like a high hostile area. But I think it's not that more difficult than others once you have like a disguise, you know. Was it biometric like fingerprint? It's like a face scan lock or something. Yeah, I think it said that it's a face. Yes, use Sean's face to access the tornado shelter. Maybe I could photograph his face, but I think cutting off his head might do the trick. Gotta find where he died, I guess. I think it was somewhere over here.
You know why I like weapons? A weapon doesn't lie.
film is rated PG-13. Children under 13 should not be admitted, or with parents. Cool parents. A good night's...
I have no idea where he died, to be honest. The thing is, we killed him last time we played this game. Don't know the exact location anymore. The question is if we have to find it on his body or if we can find like something regarding that elsewhere.
They didn't have a clue either. So who the hell is this guy?
Concerned citizen with a chip on his shoulder?
With skill?
Citizen? Let me actually clip that because that's another one we can record. That reminds me, I didn't actually start the streamer bot, I don't think. So sound bits don't work right now. Hold up.
Citizen!
Citizen? Okay, so soundbit should work again, I hope. There's two ways to do it. You leave it to find it. You're not a backseating maniac like your old self. It's definitely fair. I appreciate it, Hector. Yeah, we're gonna...
Who's like that? Come
I guess try to find his body first.
Close to his chest. Apart from Olivia Hall, the head of the...
So to get a new intel, didn't we?
I don't think anyone knows who he was before.
Sean Rhodes in charge of operations. I don't get it. Why'd the boss pick him? Why not Reynard?
The way I see it, Reynard's a lone wolf. Berg's too specialized. He's no strategist. Parvati is... Parvati's Parvati. I think Rose wants to lead. Fiercely dedicated. Completely ruthless. Did you ever hear his plan to take out Simon Devereaux, the CEO of Biosphere?
I know, he's building a bomb.
Right. So Devereaux he's like exactly like Thomas Cross. Totally impossible to get near. But also a tech geek. And he just ordered this new Link 4 smartwatch. So Rose, crazy bastard, gets the idea to turn the battery unit for a Link 4 into, get this, a bomb. And then swap the watches in delivery. One push of the button, bye-bye Devereaux.
Whew, that's pretty extreme. Enemy operative, I know, but it just seems so unsportsmanlike.
Yes, and there you have it, right on the nose.
And sportsmanlike.
And that's why Rose is the head of operations. To him, the end justifies the means. And I mean, there is nothing that dead-eyed psychopath would not do.
I don't think so, buddy. Down in Florida, we have like sand.
You know that moment where you get hit by a cringiest memory in your life when you take a warm shower? That feeling? That's definitely fair, Hector. Like sometimes you don't realize until much later that something you've done wasn't perhaps the right thing to do. But hey, always good to get that insight, I guess. Okay, we gotta find the place where he got blown up. It was pretty close to the starting position, I think.
Starting right here now.
Has it maybe even been here? Actually?
Hey, what?
Let me have a quick look at the map here. Yeah, read into objective. Perfect. That's all I needed.
And I just forget everything. I should give you... Seriously.
from a very early age. I'm still
I'm quite sure it was somewhere over here.
like for New Year's. I was always the kid with the biggest back.
Actually, a camera, isn't it? Maybe I could get there. Once this guy turns around.
Schedule. Everybody's wanting going. Guess what? Not a beat out of it. That, my friend, is high-level demolition. You know, blowing stuff up is about a lot of things. Noise is just one of them. I mean, for me, transformation is what matters. You know, you're creating something new.
Okay, so he's just gonna stand there apparently.
Right. When I went into demolition, I found out that I was a big talent.
So maybe I try to change my disguise actually. And then perhaps I can get inside this area again. It's like over there somewhere. But that was my initial disguise. There's no one in here. Oh, never mind. That was my initial disguise, wasn't it? I don't know anymore. If I use this, am I trespassing? I still am. So it doesn't matter. Enough. Why is the music getting so tense all of a sudden? I guess because it's a restricted area for us, but yeah, getting quite intense for just like, you know, walking throughout an area that you might not be supposed to be in, but you're still part of the organization.
Okay.
Delta 6 moving in on possible enemy target. Over.
Come, move. Ah, okay. So the camera doesn't give us like footage or anything, it's just like
Alright, let's call it off. JHQ, you read me?
blend-in opportunity.
Yeah, I'm shutting this down. Over.
Okay, so I don't guess we find Sean Rose here anymore. The other thing is, you know, it could be that his body got moved to the morgue or something. If there is like a morgue.
Say what you want about the Oklahoma.
But I do think his body isn't there anymore, actually.
Post-production, never. Why?
I have no idea. Maybe we could try to go back into the house and just start searching from there. You know, maybe there's something I missed inside. Still giving us the hint to go there. So I'm just gonna search inside the area, I guess. Yeah, would be nice to know where Sean Rose's body is, you know, because I've like no idea.
What's the status on the ammo?
It looks like it's in order.
All right. So where was it?
You're saying that thing
do you
made
think
that
there's anything
this interrogation mask?
That's what it does. It's a 3D printer. It prints things.
3D printer. Ah, okay, I gotcha. That's kind of cool. We can 3D print his face, apparently.
It's in, wait for it, 3 dimensions.
I know what it does. I just have a hard time grasping it. Could we print out our own weapons?
Sure. Maybe a small gun for something really specific. There's beautiful tech for assassins, but old school weapons are still cheaper and more reliable.
So I hear Rose had his own face scan for 3D masking after he saw Berg's mask. One of the hackers keeps the facial data on his laptop.
He probably needs it for some kind of operation.
Or he just wants to keep it for himself.
Wearing a mask of yourself. That takes narcissism to a whole new level. You daft shit.
How are you, recruit?
Okay, so I guess I gotta find the laptop where it's stored. Maybe that one? So gotta get the hacker disguise maybe as well, actually. Enough server. Also turn on the vacuum cleaner. Guess we could just drag him over here then. Didn't mind the server being turned off. Ah, now we can get back over here.
Come on, give me a break.
Hopefully nobody sees him here. Let's also go ahead and conceal this weapon. And then we should be good.
Come on, give me a break. Yeah.
Let's try evidence. We could take this guy down, I guess. And drag him over there, but do I need to just try the evidence? Let's see if we can find the laptop where the biometric data is on. Blend in here. I have no idea what laptop we're looking for here. This part of the mission definitely doesn't put your hand quite as much. I mean, we're on Sean Rose's office here. What freaking laptop has the data on? Maybe this one's?
Who are you, man? Do I know you?
But I have to turn around exactly at that moment.
Hey, excuse
Wait
me.
here.
I'm talking to you.
Whatever.
What?
Hey, where are you? Hey, they took off.
Okay, we got the face. Oh yeah.
Hey, I know you can hear me. I'm talking.
Hey, you, Texas, for you. Not another step.
Oh fuck. Oh. Why? I'm just a poor hacker.
The plot thickens.
Someone left in a hurry.
Sean Rose was not the Shadow client. That much is clear. Whoever commands the militia, they got out just in time. Look around, 47. We're getting closer.
Now they are waiting in front of a door to get me. Amazing. Well, that didn't quite went unseen there, but it's fine.
Some kind of network. Power planes. From all sectors.
Familiar faces, too. Thomas Cross. Klaus Strandberg. Ether. And that's missing banker Eugene Cobb. Well, well.
There's a name. Providence.
What? No. No, it can't be.
The Hidden Hand. Thought they were a myth.
A hypothesis, nothing more. The idea that a small cabal of kingmakers, controlling enough corporate and political leaders, could effectively run the world in secret.
Maybe not so hypothetical.
Keep looking, 47. We need full disclosure.
Someone's done their homework.
Look how far it dates back. Hayamoto, Beldingford, Delvade. The Shadow Client has been tracking you for decades.
Now, how is that possible?
It isn't. Every one of those missions were branded as unsolved or accidents. He must have been looking for a pattern, a certain MO, which would mean...
He knows me.
Well, at least this shortens the list.
These guys are still waiting in front of a...
Found something.
Situs? But that would mean...
Assassino!
Providence has infiltrated ICA. And Eric
Assassino!
Situs is their operative. Bastard! It all fits. He was the one who persuaded the rest of the ICA board to greenlight this operation. This changes everything. Get out, 47. We got what we came for.
What about the Shadow Client?
He is no longer our primary concern. ICA has been compromised. I always wondered if Providence was real, but I never actually... I will need to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.
Oh. Yeah. It was foreseeable. I kind of thought that since the first cutscene with Situs, where he like actively tried to sabotage 47. The good thing is we actually have a exit over here, so we can just avoid combat there. Because these guys are still waiting for me to come out. Also, hey, Harbinger, welcome in. Assassino.
Rose is gone.
It was me, wasn't it? They tracked me. I don't believe it. I took every precaution.
Rose knew the risks. They all do. You did well, Olivia. I am proud of you. Now listen. The ICA knows about you. They kept you alive because they needed you, and now they don't. We won't talk again. Not until the storm is over.
I don't like it. This man, you know what he's capable of. You need to end this now.
I ran away as a boy. My friend and I. Away from that place. We came upon a small farming community. The people were dirt poor, but this woman, she took us in. We were awakened the next morning by the shots. A dozen people lay face down in the snow. Our warden didn't like to leave witnesses. They shot the woman and her family last. They made sure that we watched the whole thing. This is your gift, the warden told us. Your gift and your curse. Touching lives only by ending them.
You know him.
better than anyone.
Damn. I'm looking forward to find out more about this guy and his connection to 47. Oh damn. But mastery level 10 here already? Oh yeah. Habajo, you bought Resident Evil Village, 4 Resident Evil games that you haven't played in your library. Oh yeah? What are the other 3 games that you haven't played yet? Bully challenges. Yeah, we've done quite a few of the opportunities here. I like it. Got a total score of 80,000 there, with a penalty of 5,000 for 1 kill. Completed 7 out of the 7 objectives and didn't get spotted. At least according to the reloads. Of course. Technically speaking, we got detected a couple of times. It's kind of funny that they still say never spotted, because even with the reload at the end they got into combat, right? So I'm not sure why they didn't count that as a spot. But hey, I take it, I guess. Alright, that means we have 1 more mission left in this game. And that is Situs Inversus. Resident Evil 2 Remake, 3 Remake, 7 and Village. So pretty much the newest games then. Very nice. It's gonna be cool, I guess, you know, seeing also the graphical upgrades there. Professional Assassino. You reload the game after being spotted. Not always. Sometimes if I can run away and get back to stealth, I do that too. But if I get into like full-blown combat or something, then I often reload the game instead of like having to buffer with that. So yeah, kind of depends on the situation, I guess. If I can de-escalate it, then I will go for that. Let me just go ahead and change the stream title here to the current mission. Okay. Then it's time for the final one.
Good morning, 47. The board has sanctioned Eric Soda's for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soda's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Sodas, who suffers from a rare condition known as Situs Inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard medical checkup. As such, you will need to play it by ear and procure whatever tools you need to complete the mission. You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake. Powerful as Providence may be, we need to draw a line in the sand. I will leave you to prepare.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that. Taking down Sodas. Prevention Sodas for trying to screw you over during the training missions. Exactly. It's like, here, do the impossible as a training. The VIP patient. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, I can't actually smuggle an item in here, apparently. I gotta actually play through this mission first before I get the option to smuggle something in. So we can't have anything here. Can't even smuggle it inside my personal suit either. Fair enough, I guess. So it's just us in the location. I kinda like that actually. But we don't have any items to take inside. We just gotta work with whatever is in the location and use that. The ultimate test? Yeah. Very bare bones, but I like it.
Welcome to Hokkaido, 47. The Gamma Private Hospital provides cutting-edge medical treatment for the global elite, outside the law if required. The facility is partially run by an artificial intelligence system known as Kai. The AI oversees patient admission to various areas in the hospital, and even participates in some medical procedures. You will find Eric Sodas in the operating theater, undergoing a pre-surgery regenerative stem cell treatment, a highly controversial procedure, yet to be approved by Japanese authorities. Yuki Yamazaki has already arrived. You'll find her in her suite or roaming the restaurant and spa areas of the hospital. Sodas is scheduled to be put under soon. Let us make sure he stays that way. Good luck, 47.
Just chilling. Nice way to start a mission. Fully relaxed, you know. And rested up. Thank you, Lucinda. I appreciate it.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal robe has been outfitted with a radio frequency identification chip. The device will unlock and allow access to your personal suite.
Gamma Hospital is in part run by an artificial intelligence called Kai. Kai is in charge of everything from calling patients over VPA to performing advanced surgery procedures. Everything at Gamma is top of the line, and even the doors out of the ordinary. No keys are needed, as Kai simply detects the presence of a small RFID chip incorporated into your clothing and grants you the appropriate access. Smooth and efficient. That rope you want one? Yeah, me too. Imagine like eating breakfast in that. Also, hey for Agent 47, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Okay, let's enjoy the view here. Let's vote here and die. Reminds me of starting out in Witcher 3 in Kaer Morhen. And then you have the option to like, you know, vote as well over like a really good view and die instantly. Experience 4 damage for the first time in that game. Hitman is watching you. Scary. Yeah, that's some beautiful environments here. Like it. Patient journal. Mr. Tobias Reaper is in excellent physical condition. Blood work shows no indication of hereditary or age-related illnesses. Biomarkers indicate Mr. Reaper is in perfect health. Second sequence of test, not yet fully analyzed. The Gamma Hospital pamphlet. Describing the facilities of Gamma. Patients are encouraged to enjoy themselves at the spa, restaurant, and in the outside winter garden. Entry to the facility's many sections is granted by Kai, a resident artificial intelligence. Kai recognizes the chips implanted in your clothes and will automatically grant you access to the areas of Gamma that you are allowed to visit. Patients with appointments at the hospital facility will be notified through the hospital's PA system. Nice, we got our first weapon. Some scissors. But we could lure somebody inside here, right? And then have like one disguise we could be using. How about we overflow the sink actually? Maybe that's get somebody inside here. Seems like nobody cares about that. I mean, unless the, AI system kind of like recognizes that, I guess nobody would be able to notice either way. Fair enough.
How are you, sir?
No key cards are needed at Gamma. Please enjoy your stay.
O genki desu ka?
Thank you.
Maybe you can tell me, is it true the boss was connected back in the day?
You kidding? Didn't you follow the big trial at all? It was everywhere on TV.
Well, I was away, Hobby Hero prison. Spent a lot of time in solitary.
Okay, short version. Miss Yamazaki is known as the Yakuza lawyer. She'd taken a bunch of clan cases and gotten most of them off on a range of technicalities. Real shark.
Man, I wish I'd known about her earlier. Could have saved me a few years of life behind bars.
Then along comes this big trial. Whole bunch of Yakuza leaders have been rounded up. Rock solid evidence all over the news. Yamazaki steps in. 3 weeks later, they all walk. Witnesses disappeared, evidence contaminated, you name it. She completely dismantled the prosecution's case. Media called it the trial of the century.
That is amazing. I had no idea.
Hey, we don't want no sick people here, okay? Just please leave.
Sir, you heard him. Please leave the area.
But I am in perfect health. I'm not sick. I can share my medical report if you like. What is this? One of the bridge lines. Having PTSD from a certain Neo mission right now in the snow area. Yeah, what happened there, Harbinger?
I'm happy to say we've had 0 incidences since your last calibrations. Indeed, the new facial recognition algorithms have been a fine addition. Most of our visitors seem to enjoy the added layer of interaction.
Mr. Jason Portman.
Oh, the only thing that comes to mind.
Please come to the hospital entrance.
Shall we say, intangible.
A doctor will escort you to your checkup.
Some of the clientele, most
That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment.
Suffice to say,
please proceed to the hospital.
Are you nuts? No patients in here.
Really?
Go back to bed.
Well, that would be very interesting to explore further. I've always held the position that we would eventually replace the non-essential care staff with artificial help. I'd be interested in hearing more. Wonderful. I'll look forward to a presentation when the next visit. Miss Yamasaki, I trust your people are satisfied.
Our people, Director. Don't forget who put you here.
Of course.
We appreciate you clearing your operating schedule. It is paramount to our interest that Soda survives. Still, this cannot have been easy.
A few unhappy clients. But fast-tracking Mr. Solders was a minor problem. Finding a matching donor heart at such short notice.
I'm sure you have your ways. Ways I do not need to know about.
If you don't mind me asking, who is Eric Solders? His resume says retired game hunter.
Amusing. In a way, I suppose he was, in his day. Mr. Sodas belonged to an organization involved in the recent attacks against us, and we needed a man on the inside.
So it's true. Someone is targeting Providence.
Not for much longer.
Speaking of threats, we may have a breach in security. My team is investigating. If we find anything, you'll be the first to know.
See that I am.
You know, I demand answers, you hear me?
I can't help you with that, sir. But please, return to wherever you're supposed to be.
Yeah, okay. Stupid helicopter. You can take your helicopter and shove it up your ass and turn the rotors on and run it around sideways.
Stupid helicopters. Which I thought it would be a good idea to add a double boss fight 30 to 40 levels higher than you right after finishing the main game. Jesus. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea at all.
I cannot recommend the herbal enema. Ooh, no siree.
Just eating a bit of sushi.
If you're in Japan for long, you should eat it up. I know this wonderful place in Tokyo where they serve the best Kobe beef in the world.
You must have hit your head or something, sir. Maybe you should get back in bed. Anyway, this is off limits to you.
On another subject, not to switch topics, but I am worried about the Brexit.
How are you tonight?
I mean, I have some serious ties to the UK, mainly Scotland, but I don't know where it's going. We need to do something about it, or we're going to see another bubble burst. I mean, with the way the wind is blowing right now, I'm not sure that we're going to be
that robe looks comfortable
by our government, supported by it, not in the same way.
Thank you, sir.
No way.
Oh, sorry.
Damn
if you need anything,
grassroots nativist movements are really concerning to me. I mean, I guess most of them are mental jobs, total wackos, but maybe it's just a question of paying them off. I don't know. But you never know. One of them might actually be honest and mean it. And that scares me.
Oh, well, that is very interesting. You know, in my novel, there is a character very similar to you. Would you mind if I took notes? Mental notes, of course. You are quite fascinating.
She's like, I'm not creative or empathetic enough to write a character, so how about I use you and your life as a blueprint? I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
Okay, but can I ask you
This guy's living very healthy.
I know we've only just met, but do you know any way that one can actually book?
Good evening. Let me know if you need
The waiting list is huge.
I hope you're
get
enjoying
it.
your stay.
I really like it here.
Pay hundreds of thousands for health treatment, yet still insert up all the stuff. Yeah, that's for free though. Don't have to pay for that. Also, hey there, Grumpy. Welcome in.
Hi.
Hey. Hey, what's up?
Temper the toilet control. How would I do that? I can enter in here. Interesting. I wanna find more opportunities first before I decide to get a certain disguise.
Hey, we don't want no sick people here, okay? Just please leave.
That's our target.
O genki desu ka?
So, you're doing yoga after this?
I wish. I had 2 lessons booked, but I just got informed that I have been bumped back in the queue.
Oh, and that's gotta be an error, right? Did you talk to the instructor?
Well, that's the thing. I haven't actually seen him all day. And then I asked one of the staff members, and she checked the schedule. Turns out, all appointments are booked by someone called Yuki Yamazaki. I mean, literally all of the lessons. What kind of behavior is that? I would like to give her a piece of my mind.
Yamazaki? No, that's the Yakuza lawyer. Well, okay, whoa. You know what, maybe you should just let sleeping dogs lie. If she wants something, you let her have it.
Is that who she is? Well, that certainly changes things. Maybe you're right.
Oh, she's a real piece of work, that one. I mean, maybe the instructor's gone into hiding because he's afraid of her. Yeah, I mean, imagine having to instruct someone like that. One wrong move, and she'd toss you over the cliff. Yeah, not a pleasant woman, that one.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do cardio instead.
Was Catherine to do work on their customer service? No kidding. Yeah, that's what happens when you hide something like this at a medical facility with lots of patients who don't know what's going on. Our judge, she just said, are you wearing Japanese before bowing? Japanese Android app not completely wasted. Oh yeah, that's awesome that you could translate that, because I have no idea about Japanese.
It is...
Couldn't tell you of anything they say here.
Well, it certainly appears that Yuki Yamazaki is a fan of yoga. A schedule near the hot springs reveals that she has booked the trainer all day. Feeling flexible, 47?
Oh, in fact I am. Clear out the yoga area. Gotta get the disposable scrambler apparently. Where do I get it?
This is fantastic. I can just think of all the money I'm making.
It's definitely fair to Harbinger. I mean, sometimes, you know, motivation is there or it's not. I have no idea how we get inside the yoga area, or where we can find the scrambler, I guess.
I haven't felt this good in my life. Shame all the rooms are booked. I could stay here forever.
Not even sure what like a disposable scrambler is supposed to be honest, or what I'm looking for.
Genki desu ka?
Mir geht's gut, Grumpy. Und dir?
Yes, I mean, if I was a painter, I would go live in Paris. Maybe learn French.
I have no idea where we're supposed to get this. Maybe there's like another entrance to the yoga area? I have no idea.
Welcome. Please keep moving, sir.
Maybe from this side? Oh, freaking hell. I hate this AI system. It's like, can't go in anywhere. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna try to get a certain disguise and then go in there, into the yoga area. So if I trigger the fire alarm, she's gonna see that we're here.
Good evening.
Can I interact with this thing here somehow? It's good to hear, Grumpy.
Did you just walk in here? Where have you been all my life?
I have no idea if taking him down serves anything here, to be honest, so... Yeah.
My body just purging. You know, being...
These guys are still chilling here.
So nice.
Okay, we're just gonna go somewhere else in this building and try to find a random disguise of like either a security guy or a worker, I guess.
Holy shit! Good evening.
Let's see what happens if we tamper with this. Huh. So like a random patient, yeah, random like patient is checking that out then.
Someone messing with me?
Thought maybe the hotel staff would.
Better catch him now.
Or not. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good, Grumpy. I could at least understand what you meant. So, can I lure somebody inside here?
What the?
Hello there. Hello?
Hey, keep on doing that and you'll be scraping shrapnel out of your leg.
So, got security armor here. But you're gonna snap his neck, even if I get penalty for that, just to make sure that he doesn't wake up in my apartment at some point. Oh, very cool, Grumpy. Always nice when you can, like, you know, speak multiple languages. Most of these guys can recognize me, apparently. Yeah, that sounds like a German to me, Grumpy.
Security's on high alert, so I can't even let you through here. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the Hitman 2016 reboot. Okay, cool. Now we can go inside here. Native wrench. Apparently. Damn, 120? Jesus. I should really go out of here. No, this is the original one. I don't have the Word of Assassination version. So this is only the classic 2016 version. Where can I find a wrench?
Finally. A bit of privacy.
I can search the garage. Or I could go here actually, now and then. Let's block the door.
Hey, what are you? Open this door! Are you insane? Let me out, right? Now let me out!
It's a cooking stream.
Down. Now it's time for sodas to retire.
Well, we kinda missed an opportunity there, but we got another one unlocked, so it works. But yeah, Hunja, you got cooked alive there. Hey there, Helisi, welcome in. Also, hey there, Jose, welcome in. Thank you for the good luck wishes. We just took down our first target. Now we have one more to go. Major antagonist in Shadow Client. Situs. She's well done. Yeah. Definitely is. Gordon Ramsay would be happy that she's not fucking raw.
Aquariums always fill me with such calm. Looking at the beautiful fish, just serene in their simple existence. Takes the stress right out of me. You got any tricks like that?
Oh, I do yoga. It's good for the body and the soul. It's actually quite
Director got you working overtime as well?
actually, no. The instructor here at Gamma managed to injure himself.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? A total ban?
I don't know. Patient did die. Famous one at that.
Still, it's not the chef's fault. What was the kitchen apprentice thinking, cutting out a fugu fish by himself unsupervised? I mean, it takes years of practice. Didn't the kid realize how poisonous those things are?
Yeah, he's a kid. I mean, he probably wanted to show off. I don't know. But anyway, the hospital administration probably thought it would be better to just ban serving fugu altogether.
Poor chef. That was his best party trick. Now what do we do with the last fugu?
Throw it out, I guess. It's a damn shame, too. The chef had to refuse serving Yuki Yamazaki his signature dish. I mean, despite her constant requests. She asked about it just an hour ago. It's really too bad.
Well, it's not worth losing your job over that.
Oh, we already took care of Yuki Yamazaki, so don't need to poison her anymore. Where's the lamb sauce, I guess? Where's the lamb sauce? Okay, I think I wanna track this opportunity here. Because it's a connection to the surgery, it seems. Which is the whole reason that Situs comes here.
That's for sure.
You ought to cook soup, make sushi or something.
Hey, so you're the curator's research aide, right?
Let me guess. You want to know about the medical trial?
Oh, so it is true. The guy's had a mood-altering neurochip implanted in his brain. So how does it work? Does it work?
Sorry, you're just gonna have to wait for my research paper. I'm following the trial closely, and with a little luck, it'll be the basis for my doctorate. All I can say is that I've got a very interesting bit of insight into his mental state.
Fine.
Dr. Katashi Ito, also known as the curator, is participating in some sort of medical trial. Interesting. The curator oversees the hospital's organ storage facility and surely has access to Soda's donor heart. I suggest you locate the Research Assistant's Report 47 and find out what this neural implant is for. Could prove useful.
Oh, definitely could.
Just have to ask you again when we're drunk.
I like how I don't even question that there's like a body lying here that wasn't there before. Just gonna wait here a little bit to see if they kind of like walk away eventually.
Well, that's very difficult to go into. I'm not paid to speculate. As long as all the organs are salvaged, prime condition, our job is done. Anyway, dead people.
Oh, I agree. I mean, the initial report looks very promising. The liver looks to be in great shape. Who's it for?
Professor. You met him? He's really pleasant. He's the director of some major humanitarian NGO, something about women's reproductive rights in Africa. Really important work. Your lab were able to help him.
Wonder if I could throw them into the oven here. With a fire poker. Can be used to non-lethally incapacitate an individual either in close combat or from behind. Na kurz on lethal actually. Okay, so the question is, somebody gonna check that out? Overflowing sink. Lots of stuff must come down for naps, I guess. Not out of the ordinary for them. Yeah. We just like to lie down there. It's kind of funny. In one of my favorite shows, Scrubs, we also make a little bit of a joke there. Because whenever a patient dies in the hospital, sometimes the doctors or people working there use that room as like a place to nap, because usually nobody bothers going inside there for a couple of hours. After everybody has been moved, I guess. So it's like the perfect restroom, I guess. Nobody's gonna bother you. Apparently they don't mind sync running. This guy says some motorcyclist.
Are the final details in place?
These are research notes on the creator and this neurochip implant. They go into some detail on how the chip functions and how the increase and decrease in dosage delivery affects his mood. The notes indicate that the increasing in dosage tends to result in the creator becoming quite elated, while decreased dosages revert him into his default depressed state. Interestingly, the research assistant has been dosing the creator without his knowledge, using the chip remote control found in the creator's sleeping pod. Been a while since you've seen Scrubs. It was a pretty great for the time, definitely, and I would say it still is, even if some jokes might not be according to common thought nowadays, I guess, for lots of people. But yeah, I don't mind it personally. I think you can always make jokes, at least. But yeah, I think it really holds up quite well nowadays. I still rewatch it quite frequently, every couple of years at least. But yeah, such a funny show, you know, and it's like so like written so wittily as well, I think. Like a lot of the jokes are very fast paced too, so you always gotta be like it's not really a show you can like watch in the background, I guess, to really understand lots of the jokes. Evidence deleted. Search the sleeping quarters for the neurochip remote. Okay then.
So, my friend, it must be quite an experience coming to Gamma. I mean, you were in a, dare I say it, a public hospital.
The Brendan Fraser episode shows up on your YouTube recommendations all the time. That's such a good episode, you know. Like the whole plot twist about it. It always gets to me, you know, like even when I know what's gonna happen. Like that moment when Dr. Cox is kind of like realizing that, you know, he's not there anymore. Just hits so damn hard every time. And what I also love about that episode is when rewatching, there's like so many more things you notice about, you know, like his character, Ben, not really having any interactions with any other person than Dr. Cox, you know. Kind of like all of the foreshadowing that goes with it. Yeah, such a good episode. I have no idea how we get over there, to be honest. Sleeping quarters. We gotta go back there. Let's wait for him to go back on the other side.
The lives of important and influential people. The world would be a poorer place without them. And it's our duty.
Gotta get like a medical staff disguise to get in there, I reckon.
Yeah, the gig's alright. Food's decent. Most of the people here are just lazy rich people. It's not like Mogadishu, that's for sure. Hey, never guess who I'm out here with.
I mean, I guess I could go back up here and try to get one of the disguises that way. Might be a bit tricky because there's always like 2 people next to each other, but if we can lure away one, then we should be good. If I M. Night Shyamalan in the twist for sure. Yeah, I guess it's a good comparison actually.
Well, I don't know about that.
Enter here. Can I lure somebody here? I mean, we have the fire poker here. Can I use that on something?
Go see what the hell that was.
Okay, one person got lured over here, that's good.
How about you show yourself? Yeah, okay. I don't see anything.
Oh, he did spot me, I guess, before being taken down. Can I still break his neck? Get him out of there? Guess not, but I think he's gonna stay in there now that I dumped him. Okay, so now I should be able to go into the sleeping quarters, I hope. Another thing I wanna do actually now that we're here, I should be able to go in there, right? Not? Okay.
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for.
Just the usual thing. Organs coming in, curation, distribution.
Scalpel. I take that.
Oh, it's fine. The headache stopped a few weeks ago. I feel like we're reaching a good place with the dosage. Look, I still need to adjust it myself once in a while, but...
Okay, let's just try to get to the sleeping quarters again. Do I think games count that stuff? If that was neutralized, there shouldn't be no detection counted. Yeah, that's what my thinking is as well, and that's how I usually treat it as well in the stealth challenge with Assassin's Creed, you know. Like, if I have been detected for a split second before taking down that person and nobody else has seen it, you know, then it's still a stealth kill to me, you know. Okay, cool. Now we have entrance. Search for sleeping quarters. food alteration. This is a remote control used to increase the or decrease the chemical dosage released from the neurochip residing in the creator's brain.
This space, the colors, oh, the shapes. It's beautiful, exactly as it needs to be. Oh, a place for everything and everything in its proper place. Oh my goodness. Oh, why haven't I noticed before? I need to share this with my babies.
He's fine.
Your excuse. I need some time alone.
Bringing joy to the world now, 47. Well, let's see where this takes him, shall we?
Oh no. Here he comes. Cloud bank rolling in.
He's fine. Is that dude going to do the surgery now? That's the question, isn't it? When is he finally gonna do it?
Elegant solution, 47. The soda's on the operating table, and no hope of getting a second right-sided heart in time. You have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him. This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps. That's both targets down. Time to find an exit. We're done here.
Hell yeah. I mean, I kinda would have loved to see him die, to be honest, but knowing that he would die and there's no chance of surviving works too, I guess.
It's interesting. Obesity is actually
Okay, we're looking for an exit.
Right, watch the master at work.
How are you, Doctor?
Well, I'm just fine. I destroyed one of your heart transplants. Help with that. What did the Neuralink ship do? You missed that. Did the other doctor screw around with their heart or something? Or was it just a distraction tactic? It was kind of a distraction tactic, I guess, because it switches his brain over to being like over enthusiastic and turned off to being like back to depressed. Since he was over enthusiastic, he went on to play on the heart a bit more and work on it. But when I made him back to being depressed, he went back to his usual work instead. So it gave us an opportunity to have the guards not guard the heart anymore and be able to destroy it without being seen, essentially. And effectively kill Sodas by not having a heart transplant anymore.
She dropped her fags off the lift crossing the gorge. It's just nicotine craving.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was me 5 years ago. Glad I got that monkey off my back. Hey, we should get her a pack. Make a good impression.
In a place like this? Good luck.
So the client's a trial lawyer?
Criminal defense. Yamazaki takes all the controversial cases. Yakuza, in particular. She's virtually their in-house attorney. Word has it there are blood ties, that her father was, Yakuza. Rumors.
I know I'm new and all, but it's pretty clear to me that whoever Yuki Yamazaki works for, it ain't the friggin' Yakuza. You think a bunch of common criminals have the influence to clear a waiting list at the world's most elite hospital?
There are certain things we don't talk about. That, right there, is one of them.
Miss Burnwood.
That's not what my ticket says.
We received your message. Loud and clear, I might add. Honestly, you could have just sacked the poor guy.
I didn't catch your name.
No, you didn't. There'll be no retaliation, not for Soders, nor any other recent fiascos. Someone's been meddling in our affairs, killing our operatives, and making the ICE look like fools. I think you got close to that someone. Closer than we've ever been. That's why we're hiring you to take him down.
I don't think so.
Don't rattle our cages, Miss Burnwood. You really have no idea.
You spy on us, bribe our people, and you have the gall to demand our help. No. You can't be trusted.
Even so, we've been around for a long, long time. I think we could help each other. Some 20 years ago, your agency took in a young man with no past and extraordinary skills. In his own special way, he cares about you, and vice versa. And ever since that time, we've never stopped wondering where he came from and who made him what he is.
There was a doctor. Some depraved experiment. But he's gone now.
Ah. Well, if you believe the questions died with him, we have nothing further to discuss. If not, as I said, I think we could help each other. Partners, then. Cheer up, Miss Burnwood. We are the lesser evil. This terrorist. He wants nothing but chaos.
He's only a terrorist if you win.
Miss Birdwood, we won a long time ago. This is maintenance.
And there we go. It is the end of Hitman. Also, hey Varrod, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, dude, and welcome in, raiders. How was the stream today? I hope you had a great time with Lara. Hey, the listener, welcome back. Also, welcome in, Jay. Claiming the first as always. How's it going? And yeah, no worries for the shoutout, Rod. How was Tomb Raider today? Thank you for the GGs within that, Rod. This game has some good cinematics that was faster than you thought it would be. Yeah, that last mission definitely was faster than the previous one, that's for sure, with 2 instead of 4 targets. But yeah, we had some cool, unique kills there to finish it off with. So essentially we killed Yuki Yamazaki in the sauna by increasing the temperature to like 170 degrees Celsius and then locking her inside. So she got cooked alive pretty much. And we killed Situs, the guy on the inside and the traitor to organization, by destroying the heart that was meant to be for him as a transplant, otherwise he wouldn't survive. But it was great, made lots of progress, got through the Peru and Greece levels, now just have Egypt and Atlantis once and then it's Tomb Raider 2 time. Oh yeah, that's some awesome progress. Playing through half of the game in like 1 session. But yeah, listen, I definitely like the cinematics are really, really gorgeous in this game. Especially for 2016 as well, you know, it looks like it could have come out today. Could have fooled me, that's for sure. Thanks, I'm the best, I appreciate it. Yeah, this was really cool, you know, like working on different opportunities and ways of taking down our targets. Can't wait actually to play the second and third game eventually, because yeah, I've been really, really enjoying this. Was a bit of a rough start with the Paris mission at first. It was mainly the one opportunity. Except for that, I would say it has gone pretty smoothly with everything else we worked on. So I'm really happy with how the playthrough has been going. And this is definitely the type of game that I would love to replay eventually and, you know, go with like a specific challenge. It's also one of those games you can beat quite fast, right? Especially if you know the levels and the layouts and stuff. And it's also really built around the idea of like replaying the levels as well. Cheers, Rod. Yeah, I think you would also really enjoy these games, to be honest. You know, it's just really similar to kind of like Unity and Syndicate as well, with the black box style missions. And I know how much you enjoy those as well. So yeah, I feel like this would be a really cool game for you to play too. And yeah, it kind of was bullshit, you know, because I was trying so hard to kind of like follow every step. And you know, the other opportunities I went for didn't have that at all. So I guess I just picked like the worst opportunity possible directly at the start of the game. But yeah, it happens. Do I have any other Hitman games on my list to play? I'm not really on my to-play list like written down, but I definitely have the second and third of the reboot games that I want to play for sure. And I also own Hitman Absolution on GOG, so I guess that would be another game that we could jump into anytime, really. But yeah, I would like to play through every major Hitman game eventually. Maybe focus on the reboot trilogy for now, and then go back to the old school games afterwards. But yeah, one thing I really loved about this game was like the attention to detail. You know, like every game word is like very intricate. And there's like so many different dialogues and things going on, opportunities, unique voice lines. And they also really nailed the atmosphere, I think. Every location feels very unique from the other. And yeah, they really nailed that aspect. I think the Paris mission was still my favorite though. I just loved how they created that you know, kind of like high-end fashion show and all of it. Felt like the perfect event to take down targets, you know, given how high profile it was. Even if it was a mission that gave us the most headaches. We love Absolution, but a lot of Hitman fans hate it. It's a very divisive game for the fan base, so you've read. Oh, really? Oh. I don't really know anything about the game, or like the other old school games. I couldn't really tell a difference, I guess. But yeah, I want to go back to the early ones and just experience that progression myself, I guess. Also can't wait to listen to Jesper Kid's soundtrack for some of the Hitman games, because I know he worked on some of them. But yeah, that being said, I really enjoy the soundtrack in this game too. Especially kind of like all the background songs. Like in the Paris mission with kind of like the club music and stuff. Another thing I loved was the audio design. You know, whenever you were like inside a certain location, the audio played inside the game word was kind of like always really sounding authentic to the environments. Also with like how close or far you were away from it. Absolution and Blood Money were where you started the series, and they're both your favorite probably cause for nostalgia. I gotcha. It's definitely fair too. You know, like often those games you start up with tend to have like a special place. At least in my experience. Yeah, me too, Rod. I feel like I could really nail it, you know. I would imagine we definitely have to go like more high profile action scenes, you know, including those as well, because they're just part of James Bond too. I feel like if I just make it like Hitman, you know, then it's probably not gonna work quite well, because James Bond was always about screwing up too, you know, and like getting detected and, you know, getting into these like big chases and shootouts. You know, it's just like part of James Bond DNA in a way, I feel. But I can still include, you know, all of those kind of like social stealth moments that you have in Hitman, I guess. Because they're of course also very much part of James Bond. And the way he approaches things sometimes. That song though. That's the song that was sung by one of the targets in Bangkok. And that was actually the song he sang when we killed him, by electrocuting him with a 1960s mic and increasing the voltage on there. I was basically like, let me just stop the song, please. I need to listen to that. It's true, it's a whole different style of approach to action. Obviously there's stealth, but it's not really been the major focus of Bond games. Exactly, you know. Like James Bond movies as well, they're usually like a good mix between stealth and action, I feel. You know, they were making a Bond game, very cool, hope it goes well. Yeah. I feel like they're definitely a good developer to go forward with a Bond game, I feel. But yeah, definitely has changed a little bit from the Hitman games. It wasn't his encore. Reminds me of the encore mode in Guitar Hero. Only that you die, instead of getting more points. Oh yeah, Rod, that's so good. I love playing those games too. This game actually has longer credits than I anticipated. It was crazy to think, you know, how many people actually work on these games sometimes. I can actually change the speed of the credits apparently. I think the credits for Hitman 2 will be much shorter. So what's the reason behind Hitman 2 not having the same kind of like budget and stuff? Not even like cutscenes. It honestly surprises me because I'm not sure, but I kind of like assume that this game has been well received. At least I would receive it well. So yeah, I'm a bit curious like why the second game didn't really have the same opportunity, I guess. Usually Square Enix used to own IO and they got rid of them after 2016 release. Ah, okay, interesting. Oh. Well, maybe that's for the best, if IO can just do their own thing, even if it means they don't have the same, you know, financial resources. I just have to play the second game and see how it holds up. You know, Square Enix got rid of Tomb Raider and Deus Ex as well. Huh. So who's in charge of Tomb Raider then, now that Square Enix got rid of it? And was Square Enix the developer as well, or were they just the producer, kind of like, you know, the publisher, I guess? Crystal Dynamics? Are they just like, I think they're just looping the credits at this point, aren't they? Yeah. That's a weird choice, like looping credits. Imagine like stepping away for a bit, then coming back and not realizing the credits have looped. And, you know, you're like, but damn it, how long are they gonna go? Okay, I actually got a 3-star rating for once. Oh yeah. Well then, so this finishes our playthrough of Hitman 2016 officially. Which means we can now also go ahead and start a new game. So what I'm actually gonna be doing is I'm gonna end the stream here, take a break of about 20 minutes or so, and then come back with a new game. I'm not gonna say what it is yet, but it's gonna be a surprise start of the stream, I guess, with a new game. So yeah, that is what we're gonna be doing here. It was sold to a Swedish company named Embracer. And now Amazon Game Studios is actually spearheading the next Tomb Raider game, movie, live action series, and animated series. Is a multimedia craft universe kind of thing. Ah, Amazon Game Studios. Don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I mean, I guess it's good for fans that they have like all of these things to look forward to. But not sure if I like the idea that Amazon is now owning franchise pretty much and being responsible for the game and stuff. Interesting. Guess we have to wait and see. There's also like a Patient Zero DLC apparently, but I don't have that one. So I have a base version here. Statistics. We have total completion 25% apparently. Ah, the prologue, okay. 12% in Paris, 13 in Sapienza. 10 in Marrakesh, 17 in Bangkok, 25 in Colorado, and 10 in Hokkaido. Interesting. They sold Eidos Interactive, Crystal Dynamics, and Square Enix Montreal to Embracer. Yeah, that's something. I'm sure a lot of the Tomb Raider fans weren't too happy about that, I reckon. Okay, let's go ahead and quit the game here. And yeah guys, then I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here for today. But I will be back in about 20 to 30 minutes with a new game to replace Hitman. And yeah. Just want to thank everyone so much for being here for this part of the stream today. If you're not back for the second part, that's completely fine too. Thank you for watching this part of the stream. And for being here for the end of Hitman. But yeah, the next stream is going to be in a short while. And then of course tomorrow we're also going to come back to playing Assassin's Creed Origins, of course, with our stealth challenge. So yeah, that's a plan for today and tomorrow. Cheers, Rod. Thanks again for the raid, dude. And yeah, I will catch some of you in just a bit.